Hey, hi. My name is Kushal Gupta and I have been teaching students subject science for more than 8 years. So in today's class, I'm going to discuss one of the most complex topics, that is human heart, in a very simple manner. So let's start with it. Alright. So you can see on the screen that there is a diagram of a human heart, and if I talk about the size of the human heart, then it is almost like the fist of your hand. If you would close the fist of your hand, your size would roughly tell you that what is the size of your heart. And if I talk about the weight, then it is roughly around 300 grams. So the size of your fist and the weight is roughly around 300 grams. So if you can see from your diagram, there are four particular parts in human heart. Okay, and these four parts are called its chambers. So we have this one chamber, then the other one is this chamber, third one is this chamber, and the fourth one is this chamber. So four chamber. First chamber's name is right atrium, second left atrium, third right ventricle, and the fourth one is left ventricle. And how it works, the basic function of our human heart is the pumping of the blood. So whatever the blood is flowing in our body, that blood has to be pumped properly by your heart. So what happens is that there are two types of blood vessels which have the function of rotating the blood in your body. One is called arteries and the other is called veins. So if I talk about the veins, then the veins have the function to carry all the deoxygenated blood. The blood which does not have proper amount of oxygen is called deoxygenated blood. So the blood which is deoxygenated is taken from the body, and the veins take it to the heart. And the biggest vein is vena cava. So you can see here vena cava, and in the bracket it is written from upper body. Here it is also written vena cava from lower body. So all the blood from the body enters inside the heart through vena cava. So when it enters vena cava, then all the blood enter inside this particular part, the first chamber of your heart, which is called right atrium. So when this right atrium gets completely filled with the blood, then it puts a lot of pressure on this particular area. And when the pressure is applied on this particular area, then this particular area gets open and the blood starts flowing inside your ventricles. You can see here, right ventricle. So in the first part, right atrium and right ventricle are there, which are receiving deoxygenated blood, and this particular blood goes out of the heart through pulmonary artery. So pulmonary artery takes this blood and takes it to the lungs. And what is the function of lungs? To provide oxygen to this particular blood. Okay, so this is the first half of your circulation of blood. So when we move toward the second half, then the blood which gets oxygen from the lungs, then it comes back to your heart. And when it comes back to your heart, then it comes with the help of pulmonary vein. But this time the blood enters inside left atrium, and this blood is oxygenated blood. So the oxygenated blood enters inside the left atrium. Again, when this left atrium gets completely filled with the blood, then it increases the pressure on this particular area, which is called valves. So the valves get opened, and when the valves get opened, then the blood again enters inside the left ventricle. So when the left ventricle gets filled, then the blood starts flowing outside of the heart inside the body with the help of aorta, and aorta is, by the way, the biggest artery. So in this way, the whole of your heart is working. In the first part, deoxygenated blood, the blood which requires oxygen, enters inside the heart with the help of right atrium, and then it reaches to the lungs with the help of pulmonary arteries. And in the second half of your circulation, then the blood which is coming from the lungs, which has oxygen, oxygenated blood, then it enters inside your left atrium with the help of pulmonary veins, and then it goes to left ventricle, and with the help of aorta it is transported to the whole body. So in this way, the complete circulation of the blood with the help of heart takes place. And in this particular situation, the major role of your heart is to pump the blood properly, to pump the blood to the lungs properly, and the blood which is coming from the lungs to the body properly. So that is the working of your human heart, that it works by pumping again and again. So this is the whole concept by which your human heart works. Apart from that, you can also see that there is a division here. This particular division is called septum. This is a dividing wall which divides these two parts: right atrium, right ventricle on the one side, left atrium, left ventricle on the other side. So this is all about the human heart, which is very important part of your body. And if you like this particular video, so please do not forget to share your feedback. Apart from that, if you want to join more such classes for more such informative sessions, then you can definitely book my class. Thank you so much.